Welcome to my channel FOLly. My name is Mildred and today I'm gonna tell you what I bought. The very first two things when I arrived in the Dutch Pen Show in Utrecht that was held on those 2 days, 31st May, that was a Saturday, and Sunday, 1st June of 2025 in Van der Valk Hotel in Utrecht. So the first thing, let me grab these two papers. Well, I need only just this one. And then you enter here, and there are several tables here. Let me check. I can see there are 2 vendors here, 1 and 2. But I went through the door and immediately I went to the right. So on the right, these tables, I can count 5 tables, were from Esterbrook. And Esterbrook did a collaboration with the Coffee Monster Co. And the Coffee Monster Co. is a online stationery store, and the one that is the owner is Helen, and Helen is the one who makes these illustrations, the designs for her sticker sheets, stickers, washi paper, all the stationery stuff. She designs them. But I don't know, it was last year, I think. The news was last year, but officially it was in the beginning of this year that I saw a email, and I opened the email, and it was a newsletter from the Coffee Monster Co. that she told in the newsletter in the beginning of this year, 2025, that she is collaborating with Esterbrook. And from the collaboration, there was a fountain pen. And the fountain pen is very beautiful, and it has a coffee theme. That fountain pen is really expensive. It's over $1,000. US dollar, I don't know how much it is in Canadian dollar, because Helen from the Coffee Monster Co. is Canadian. And so she designed the fountain pen and the ink. So this is the ink, and the ink is called Forgotten Iced Coffee. Well, Helen is, in my opinion, she is a very funny young woman, and she designed this packaging. And you can see, do you remember the manila envelope? And then you have this kind of closing. So she used that, and she has, well, you can't find the name of the ink, and it's only here on this side. The ink name is called Forgotten Iced Ink. But like I said, she's very funny. And then you see, it says here, 30 milliliter, and it says many refills per container. I think she means like from the bottle itself, you can take as much as you want. And then it says Esterbrook is 30%, and the Coffee Monster Co. is 30%, and Coffee Grounds is 15%, and Arctic Ice Cubes is 10%, Oat Milk is 9%, and Unknown Sparkles 5%, and it says not safe for consumption. So as you know, if you buy something to eat, they always have ingredients list, and it resembles that. So there, she made like a little joke of that. And then the closing of the box is also, well, I can't say strange, but it's unique, because most boxes, let me grab the shocker bear. So if you have like this part, and then this part goes inside the box, see? So it closes neatly. But her box, her part of cardboard goes over the box. So it's ingenious, but it's, or genius, but it's also unique. So then you take the string and then you wrap, not wrap around, but de-wrap, or how do you say it, unwrap. And then I'll take the bottle out. So it goes like this. You see, this cardboard is very sturdy. Oh yeah, I think her little guy, it's called Tater for potato. And you can see there's a keyhole, and then Tater holds the key, and then if you turn around you can see Tater. I don't know why there's a bag, a garbage bag, and then this instrument. And then you take the bottle out, and I will say the bottle is very different also. I've never seen a bottle like this. The design is very different. So when you take the box out, and I'll turn, see? So it's broad on the bottom, and it tapers smaller on the top of the bottle, and then you have this kind of cap. And as you can see, this part is they call it frosted milk glass. You have like nothing on here, nothing on here, nothing on here, and then the etiquette or the sticker of the bottle. It says Esterbrook, the coffee monster, and you see the drink, and then Tater with the fountain pen, and it says Forgotten Iced Coffee. I've seen other people unbox their bottle of ink. So I will not tell you what kind of color it is, but as you can see from the bottle itself, what kind of color it will be. So, spoilers alert, I will not swatch on this vlog. I will do it in another time. So this is what the box looks like. And yeah, I am a very Stilo Stile lover. Stilo Stile is a Italian stationery online store, and they sell this box with a bottle of ink of the Esterbrook collaboration with the Coffee Monster, or other way around, it doesn't matter. Forgotten Iced Coffee ink, they sell it like almost 17 euros. But when I went to the Dutch pen show, all of the vendors sold the bottles of ink like 1850, 1950. So I don't understand why they did that. But I've seen other inks also like a little bit expensive, like some euros above the price that I usually know about. So I told the man, the seller, the vendor, he looks like an American actor, really handsome, but he was like over 40 years old, almost 50, or I think 53 years old, something. But he looks really great. He's well dressed, eloquent, and I told him, I'm sorry, you're my first purchase, and I only have 50 euro bill, because I was dumb, because I already knew that I would go to the Dutch pen show, and I should have taken some money out of the wall. That's how we call it in the Netherlands. Geld uit de muur halen. That means you go to street and there's a machine in the wall and you can take out some money out of the wall. And I didn't do it beforehand because I have nearby my house, I have like a machine that you can take money out because it is linked to your bank or bank account. And they ask if you want some money, they ask how you want the bills. So I can choose, like, for example, if I would like take 50 euros out of my bank account, and then it would ask, would you want to have in 10s or 20s, or just $1 bill of 50 euros. So I was lazy and I didn't do that. You know where I got my money? I got my money on the station in Utrecht, and they don't ask you. So I took 3 euro bills of 50 euros. So I had like 150. That was my budget. So I told the vendor of Estabrook, I told this man, I only have a €50 bill. I don't have smaller for you. I said, do you have change? He said, yes, I have change. He took out of his pocket this pile of money. And he says, yeah, what do you need? So I said, I want this box with this bottle ink of the Coffee Monster. And yeah. And he said, well, this bottle of ink is 18 euros. Because I very well know that if I had bought it at Stilo Stile, it was like almost 17 euros. So I'm like, what? And he said, oh, wait. If I throw in the blotting paper, it would be like 20 euros. And I'm like, what? Because I know that Estabrook, in collaboration with the Coffee Monster, with Helen, she designed the blotting paper. Well, not this one, but the Coffee Monster blotting paper. She also has the mini tote bag. So if you buy something a lot at her Coffee Monster products, you'll get the mini tote bag. And I saw behind the bottles of ink a little bit hidden, but I can see there was some notepad paper. And I thought to myself, okay, Estabrook only had the blotting paper from the Coffee Monster and this ink for Golden Iced Coffee. So there are no other things that I could have seen on the first day. But like I said, I came there very late. The Dutch Pen Show, he opened at 10 o'clock and I was there almost 11 o'clock. So it was like 1 hour has passed and already he has like not a lot of things on his desk. So I couldn't see anymore the blotting paper with the Coffee Monster. That was not anymore available. But there was the bottles of ink. So that's why he said, would you like blotting paper? He had also the one with, that was blank. And there was this man in a vintage diving suit. You know, the old diving suit? When you have the suit itself and then there was a helmet. And you had to twist it off to get it off your head. Well, I didn't like that one. So I chose for this one. Because it has nib. And it has the old lettering. The vintage lettering of calligraphy. And I wanted this one. So, yeah. I did not mind to pay 20 euros for these 2 items. Because I already know that this was... if I bought it on Stilo Stile, it was 17 euros. And this Estabrook blotting paper on Stilo Stile, it is sold like almost 14 euros. So, of course, I would say yes, 20 euros for both. Okay, shall I show you the blotting paper? I myself don't use blotting paper. I don't know what the need is for a blotter paper, but some people love it, using blotter paper. Where is the opening? Yeah, I cut my nails, so that's why it's difficult to grab it. Okay, I have it. So this blotting paper feels like cardboard. That thicker paper. And it feels like 200 GSM, I think. I don't see it on the packaging. But yeah, it doesn't say any on here also. So this is the blotting paper sheet. And if you turn around, there's no division. And then you get these. So you get 2 sheets of these. And I saw the back side. See, it is serrated, so you can fold it. You see, you can fold it, and then tear it, so you get a smaller piece of blotter paper. But like I said, you have 2 of these 3 cards, so that's 2 sheets of these, and from the bigger illustration you get 3. That means you get in total 5 sheets of blotter paper. So yeah, that's what I got from Esterbrook. Then I met a girl and she says, hey, can I give you this? It's a postcard. And I say, yes, give me one. Thank you. And she says, yes, it's from the Dutch Pen Club and I designed it. And if you turn around, you can read. The card is called Magic Fortune Teller Cat. It says, it seems you may be in need of a fountain pen or some ink perhaps. You come to the right place, want to share the magic with others. Join our online community. So here are the information. And yeah, here underneath it says artwork made by mixed media artist Zoe Delen. So that's the girl that gave me this postcard. And it says, find her on social media under Zoibu or Zoe Delen. So she buys ink, like any other people, a bottle of ink. And she draws a illustration on, well, a card like this size. And here she used like 1, 2, I think 3 different of ink colors. That's what I think. So that's how she does it. So if you go to her, I think Instagram or whatever information she says here, she likes to draw a lot of things. So this is one that she made for, especially for the Dutch Pen Show for this year. And it says in the Netherlands Pen Club. And I saw a few days after last week, I saw the live chat of Joost Appelbaum and I think she's called Tata, but I'm not sure. Tata Coco. So let me say Miss Coco. And there was another one, Darla van de Riet, of Darla van Riet. And Darla van Riet is the president of the Dutch Pen Club. And she said in the live chat with Joost Appelbaum and Miss Coco, she said the Dutch Pen Club, they meet together on Discord. So there is where you can meet other people that are interested in pens, fountain pens, inks. And I think once a month or once or every month, they come together and they meet in person. So they have meetings like all over the Netherlands. But she said a few time ago, I'm not sure, it was 1 or 2 weeks ago, they decided to go to Belgium, because not only Dutch people went to the subscribe to the Dutch pen club, but also people from Belgium. And she said she recently welcomed a person from Paris. So originally it was only for Dutch people, but she broadened her horizon and she added other countries, people that are also interested in pens, fountain pens and inks. So I need to show you, spoiler alert, this item was in the goodie bag. And as you can see, it says the Netherlands Pen Club. And if you were there in the Dutch pen show and people bought the goodie bag, each of this thing, this is a 3D item. So the machine made a lot of this ink sample holder, and that's how you call it. I saw it in different kinds of colors, so it was not only in orange color, it was also in other colors. Yeah, let me show you how you use this. So let me see if I can grab it. Where is it? Oh, here is it. Sorry. So this one I got from ink sample from the gumball machine. Oh, let me show you a picture from the gumball machine coupon. So I showed you the picture of the bag of the ink sample. That's her company's name. The person, the owner of ink sample, or the vendor, is Marjolein and her husband. And in the live chat, Darla, the president of the Dutch Pen Club, she said, well, Joost Appelbaum, he's a very famous person in the Netherlands, he says, there was something about the vendor, a new vendor. And she said, oh, yeah, Marjolein. Marjolein is one of my Dutch Pen Club subscriber or member. I've known her for a while, and she decided to be a vendor at the Dutch Pen Club. And she wanted to start a company, and it's called Ink Sample. And she wanted to have a big entrance in the Dutch pen show. Well, that's my word, not her. But she decided to have like a gumball machine. And everyone that got a goodie bag had this kind of envelope. And there was attached the coupon, like I showed you on the picture. The biggest part was you could keep it. Well, mine fell under the table, and it's horrible, everything on the table. I cannot find anything back. So I don't have that piece of part of the coupon anymore. But the smaller piece, she took it. And I could get a gachapon ball, and there was an ink sample in there. And her husband said, I'm very sorry, the machine is clogged again, the third time. Would you like to grab a gachapon ball? An ink sample, one ink sample you can grab by yourself. And I said, no, I give you permission to grab one. So he took one pink gachapon ball and he opened it for me. First he wanted to give it to me and I need to open, but I told him, no, you can open it, because I don't know what to do with the gachapon ball. I said, do I need to give it back to you? He says, yeah, I need to have it back. So that's why I let him open the gachapon ball and take the ink sample out. And he took this one for me, And this is Akkerman. So the company is based in The Hague. It's a very beautiful store. If you visit The Hague and you go to Akkerman, oh my goodness. The store and the storefront is beautiful. Okay, let me not digress anymore. So it's Akkerman and it's called Dutch Masters. So Akkerman, let me say Akkerman, the store Akkerman, sells a lot of inks from a lot of brands, but Akkerman has its own ink, and it's called Akkerman ink, and it has multiple lines or collections, and one of the collection is called Dutch Masters, and this is the name of this ink of Dutch Masters is called Doos Emerald Green. So I'm really happy with this because I don't know what kind of green that is. And if you have an ink sample and you place it in the ink sample holder like that, you put it on the table and you twist the cap off and take the cap out of the bottle, and then you take a pipette. Let me see if I have a pipette here near me. I think I have one. I have one, yes. I know I have things. That's why it's so messy on my table. I have a lot of things nearby. So if you have a pipette, so this is how pipette looks like. You have also a little bit bigger than this one, but I bought the smallest one. Then you put the pipette inside the ink sample, and then so it will suck the ink in here in this little space. And then you have like a notebook or a blank sheet of paper, and then you squirt it on the paper or on your notebook page. And then you have like a cute splatter of ink. And then you wash it in a jar with water, or you clean it with a piece of cloth, but you can only clean it from the outside. You won't be able to clean it from the inside. So it's better if you have like a glass jar with water, and so it will suck the water in and suck the water out by pressing on this little chamber. And then you close the ink sample with the cap back on, twisting. That's how you do it. So, but you can also, if you don't have pipette, you can use the Q-tip or cotton swab to get a little bit of the ink out, and then swatch it on your little page or paper sheet, and then ink swatch it, or you put it on your notebook and ink swatch it. Yeah, that's the meaning of this ink sample holder. Of course, this is like 3D made for you. It was in the contents of the goodie bag, but you can also buy it from online stores, but it won't be like this. It will be like a this thing, but without the name and the shape of the ink sample. You see this little pot, but made from, it can be made from wood or porcelain or whatever. I've seen other companies sell these things, and they have like this little pot, I call it pot, is a little bit bigger, because if I grab another ink sample, spoiler alert, so this is from Bungo Box. Let's see if I can take it out. Oh, lady, what kind of tape is this? This Japanese lady sold me a box of ink, and she gave me this. Oh, I can't take it out. This is really sturdy tape. How is it possible I can't remove it? Whoa, what kind of glue do they use for this? Oh my goodness. You know what? It's hard to open. Hard to open. I'm gonna cut it with scissors. Okay. Phew. So I got an ink sample for free at Box because, like I said, just spoilers, I bought ink from Box. So, as you can see, this will not fit because this is a big ink sample bottle. But like I said, this is made with 3D from Netherlands Pen Club or Dutch Pen Club. It only fits these smaller ink samples. But if you, like I said, if you go to other companies, online stores, that they make, or no. Well, if it's porcelain, then it's made. If it's made from wood, then it's made. But the ink sample holders is a little bit bigger than this one, so it fits these bottles too. But this one does not fit. So, yeah. I'm gonna push it aside. This one too. Oh yeah. So, like I said, ink sample. Let me show you. This was in a goodie bag. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what's in the goodie bag because you need. I don't want to spoil a lot of things, but I think it's gonna be in my next vlog. But I bought something from ink sample, and because I want this sticker, and if I take it out the normal way, I will rip it off. So I opened from the bottom. But before I open from the bottom, no, I'm gonna open back because I want to show you something. So I did not know that they sell ink samples too. I didn't see that, but it was very busy at her stand or booth. So I only saw this. This is what I only saw. There was a box and it was stacked with these things. Let me see. This is from Alchemy. This is because it has a sharp corner of the bottle. This one I also know what kind of ink it is, but this one I bought the other one. So this ink bottle is from Dominant Industry, if I recall, and this is from the Japanese ink brand. I provided the name here, but this bottle and this one I'm not sure, but yeah, I was an hour late and I didn't know that this paper, spoilers, was in the goodie bag. I saw this paper, but I totally forgot about it. When I came to the hotel and I rested and I looked at my treasures, then I saw this paper. I'm like, no way, I should have asked. Because if you turn this paper around, it says the items she is selling. So I bought, let me see, this one and this one. So I did not see this and I did not see this one, But I saw this one. So the nibs of the, oh, I forgot the name. I forgot one thing. I also bought at the same stand at Marjolein with, yeah, she has like 2 different kinds of needles. So that's it. That's it. That's the story. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Bye 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 bye.